HAR, our local Houston MLS, released their market values just yesterday for January 2025. I'm back to report them to you this month, and let me tell you, it's going to be a very interesting year. We kicked off the year with a record snowfall in Houston that understandably caused a temporary disruption, but our numbers still managed to be in the positive, especially in the luxury market. Single-family homes between $500,000 and $1 million saw an increase of 8%, and homes above $1 million saw a 21% increase. The luxury market in Houston continues its upward streak month over month, and these are in areas such as the Memorial Villages, which I cover a lot in my other videos, River Oaks, and the Heights. Let's take a look at all the details. The months of inventory increased to 4.3 months, which is an increase from last month by 0.3 months only, and by 1.1 months from the same time last year. Months of inventory is up, so we are steadily approaching a balanced market as we've been projecting for a while now. And in some areas, we're deep in a balanced market and far away from it in other areas, meaning they are actually still in a hot seller's market. In January, the average price across all areas in Houston for a home was $407,000. This value has increased by 4% from last year, but actually decreased from December by almost 5%. The number of single-family home sales in January went up by a mere 1.2% from last year, but decreased by a whopping 41% from December. On to pending sales, we saw a 5% increase from last year and also an increase from December by 12%. The number one indicator of future closings is pending sales, so this is really a great start to 2025. January saw a slight increase in rates mid-month, but ended off at a very similar rate to December at 6.95%. The rates did decrease slightly since then, but overall the rates have been stable, suggesting the economic conditions continue to be strong and stable. Inventory seems to be in a good place to handle the expected buyer uptake that's coming up in spring. However, interest rates will still be a factor. It's fine to look at values year to year like HAR does, but the month-to-month values are really what shows us the path. The average sale price decreased and the number of closings in January had a big decline. Perhaps Houstonians sheltered inside because they're not used to the cold. And more likely than not, many buyers at this time are waiting for the spring market for their home shopping to kick off. This was in fact the case as I predicted in my last market update for December. Although the market slightly slowed down in January, the numbers don't lie, and we are indeed heading into more closings in February, which will lead us into a stronger spring market. For my buyers out there, remember to keep two strategies in mind to get your dream home. First, in Texas, it's very easy to refinance, and some lenders are still offering free refinancing in today's market. So you marry the house and date the rate. This is so true. Second, we're in a market where you can ask for seller concession that you can use to buy down your rate. It would be very feasible to bring a 6.85% rate down to 5.85%, which is a more traditional mortgage rate. The days of 3% rates are gone, but qualified buyers can handle rates in the fives. To my sellers, keep in mind that most markets are approaching a balanced market, so you may see your house on the market for slightly longer. However, many pockets are strong, especially those in great school districts. This is a time where it's critical that you analyze your specific market as it is now and price your home just right. You definitely don't want your house sitting on the market longer just because you feel that you want a certain price. It will hurt you in the long run. Whether you're buying or selling, your situation is unique, and we need to discuss your specific submarket in 2025. As always, I give my clients added insight for their market conditions beyond what you see on HAR because I really believe that's the only way to find the right strategy for you and your family. Reach out to me for a free, no-obligation market evaluation or book a call to have a no-pressure conversation about your options. My contact information is in the description below. In the meanwhile, feel free to check out my other videos, and I'll be back next month with an updated report.